Sweet, welcome back to the channel. Big job on today, also I think it is anyway. Winter's coming, usual thing. Get in the van, cold starts in the morning. You want to do a bit of wild camping. Not that we've been out anywhere because of COVID and that, but just thought I'd get it all ready and stuff like that. So I decided, I've seen quite a few videos of these coming up and I've been meaning to do it for ages, but I was always putting it off. But decided that I'm going to fit one of these today. The Chinese diesel eater. Now I was going to go down the Webasto route and the tops, whatever they call them, but they're just dead expensive for they are. Do you know what I mean? If the Chinese can make like another version of it a lot cheaper, then, you know, no brainer, you'll try it, because if it fails, it fails. I think this one cost me about 83 quid. And it's a 5 kilowatt diesel eater, call them D2s or something. Yeah, 12 volt, 5 kilowatt diesel eater, so that's plenty enough for your little VW van. Been watching quite a few videos on how people have been installing them and that, and a lot of people have they mention them in the vans under the seats and stuff using this bracket, what comes with it. You get loads of bits with the box and stuff, but it's I'm just waiting for a new fuel line for it to come anyway, so that should be here today, or why I'm doing it. So I just thought I'd get a bit of an head start on this, because I don't want to use the tank what comes with the kit, because to be honest with you, I don't really want diesel in the van and it's stinking, filling up's a pain in the arse and that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to mount this diesel eater on the outside. Now I've got this bracket here now for mounting underneath the driver's seat, so basically that'll go in, little prong there which holds it against it. That'll mount up onto the chassis in a minute, which I'll show you when I get under there. And then diesel eater will mount to this and then fasten up and onto it. And so everything is going to be under the van. Now this is probably the longest way around, or the hardest way around it doing it. So I'm just going under the van. I've got to then drop the fuel tank off the van, which I've never done before, so that should be fun. And then what I'm going to do is pipe in the exhaust, not the exhaust, the air vents in and out. So the air vent in is going to go in the driver's footwell, so that step will have to be drilled out, and then the outlet, I think I'm going to do it up the B pillar. So I'm going to come from underneath the van into the B pillar and come out. Now I've seen a few kits where you can actually buy the venting system what goes in through the B pillar and that, but I've tried searching everywhere and just can't get hold of them. And the genuine VW ones are like rocking horse poo, so I should give that a pass. So I'm gonna, that plan might change, but I'm gonna come through the B pillar. I'm gonna see where I can get the pipe to, or if not, then I'll reroute it, because under my seat is my leisure battery, and I don't really want to move that because a lot of my wiring goes into that and it's a lot of faff, so that might change it a bit. So I think next one now is get the van prepped up on ramps ready, drop this fuel tank, fun, and then we see where we go. See you in a minute. Well, that just fits. Good. Sweet, so that's the van up ramps now. Axle stands in place here. So what I'm going to do now is take all this plastic covering off here, all the way down, and get to the fuel tank. So all these side bits have got to come off, all down here. Like little 8mm bolts. So we'll take all them off, and then that'll give us access to fuel tank. See down here now, fuel tank off, all these covers coming off here, so I'll take all those off up to the top here, get these done, and then that'll give me access then to the fuel tank, so I can get those 3 bands off on there. I'll try and get that dropped out. First thing first though, brew. So much easier to get bloody ramps. So for these bad boys here, taking these off, but don't bend the prongs back, just unscrew them. Probably don't know about that, like, but it's just an idea. Little tip, pop them off. That's it, job's done. Right, so you can see now I've just removed all them covers off all along. Fuel tank went all the way down to the back. I don't know if you can see that. Just down there, down the back there. And then next stop is where the filler cap comes in. The filler neck, sorry. That'll have to be unscrewed from the door, so I'm going to get out now and do that. And then disconnect these two fuel pipes here. I don't know if you can see where my hands are. Just up here. There's a black and a blue. These are conveniently jointed here, so that's a lot better for me that I get access to. So happy days for that one. Right, let's get this fuel neck out. See, mine on that there had no screwing, so you don't need to have rubber bung out. And the screw should have been in there. Not good. Smoking a nip of fuel. So you can see in there now. Pop that screw out on top, and then that should free all that unit up then. So we'll get that whizzed off and then see how that goes. You can move that bolt at the top there now, up there, and then that's all free. So that should pull through a lot easier. So we'll get them 3 straps off fuel tank now, then we'll put jack under it. Well, I'll put jack under it first, because there's still a quarter of a tank in it. I did try it down, but we've not been using it that much, so I did have to drain a quarter of a tank out of here. So I'll put jack under now, a bit of one off it, balance it, knock them 3 straps off, drop it down, see how it goes. Right, so I'll put fuel tank now. These straps, let's get the camera right way around, shall I? These straps here, they're held on by, they're like 13mm bolts then. There's 3 of them. Another one here, one down here. So we'll get them whipped off. Right, so if your fuel line's here, to get these disconnected, there's a little clip on top, and if you push that in, get right out of it in case it comes out, that fuel line pops out, just like that. So there's a little clip there at the top, pull that off, push that in, pop your clip off, same again for the top one, push it down, push the clip in. You know, it never goes according to plan, does it? There you go, that one off as well. So that's the tank disconnected. That's how you take them clips off. Right, there we have it, absolutely minging. Well, that's the tank out anyway. So what we're going to do now is we're going to unclip all these, take the red tab up on that one. I'm getting all crap in here. What I'll do, I'll get a cloth first before I start disconnecting them, and then go back onto it. Right, so this bit here, I'll clean this off. Like I said before, push that clip in, fuel line up. Just going to put a rag on here so I don't want no crap going everywhere. And then same again on this one, blue one. Line up. It's like bloody, someone's been in mud on this bloody thing. Let's give these a clean around here. There's no crap within it. See this little square here, that's the part we drill on. But we've also got to take note of these two arrows here, so that arrow points to that one. Got to keep them on. And then red clip up, and then that should release. Terminal, that's it. That all goes on one way, so you've got to make sure that red clip's up and red clip's down. If that red clip's not down, it doesn't activate on that for some reason. Right, and the next bit is get this off. It's on these fuel sender units for the VW. Got this square here now. It's quite, you can clearly quite see it because it's covered in crap around it. But that's the point where we drill through, and then you want to come through the hole. You want to come through the hole down here, and then we follow that channel there. So we'll just slip the feeder tube in through that. So we'll drill that, and then feed the tube straight through there. Right, had a bit of a dilemma then. We took the sender out, getting ready to drill it in that. Went to get the standpipe. It's got a massive nut on it, and that is not going to fit when I drill that. So, cocked up with that really. Bit of an oversight on that one on my behalf. But luckily, local place near us called Campers in Wigan. Give him a ring and said, "Oh, you don't happen to have any standpipes in?" And he went, "Yeah." He says, "Funnily enough," I said, "I've got a spare one. What you can have." So he's actually donated this to the cause, and I've got this one. It's like a small unit, so that should fit in that. Otherwise, that'd have been a day on the drive with the fuel tank hanging out. And you know what this weather's like at the minute, absolutely crap. So what I'm going to do now is on here, I'm going to drill in this square on this section here now, 5.5 on that because that pipe stinks, just 6 on a nice fit into it. Drill that straight through, and then I'm going to measure the depth of that, which I think, looking at here, so from there I want it to the pipe top. So we're looking, if I cut that pipe about 20, yeah, so if I do about 200, that should give us our depth enough to not drain the tank. I might just go to about 19 actually. For some reason 19's sticking in my head, I don't know why. So I'll do it to 19, and then I'll cut it off. It leaves a bit of an area at the bottom then, so it's not going to drain it as much, so I don't run my tank dry. So we'll get on with that now, and then see how we go. That's standpipe cut down now to size, which I'll now fit into this unit. It's just started raining, look. Absolute typical. I get this out, me supposed to be forecast no rain today, and it pisses down. So I'm going to get this drilled in now and stuck in tank. sender pipe fitted there at the top, the big rub wash on, and that feeds through that all there, just connects through. Let's see which way I want that pipe going in a minute. It's tightened up now, but I've got a bit of play on it, so I'm going to put this back into the tank now. Now it's stopped raining, and then hopefully start building all this back together again. Remember which way these go, and it was that way, so it's this arrow what lines up with that. There's 2 arrows on here, which fucking threw me that in. So that goes there like that. Well, fuel pipe finally turned up. Nylon one. I used the rubbers as well I needed. Yeah, I got the nylon one because the one what comes with the kit is it's like a shite stuff basically, so we're gonna put this on here. Basically, the tank's been out 2 days now. I've not been able to get it back in. I've been waiting for this pipe because there's no point in doing 2 jobs at once, like. Front sender there now. You've actually got a spare set of clips. Or you can clip your fuel line into going down, clip it next one, then this will be thrown over then to the other side up there. Get his fuel tank in there.